It's our last night at Universal Studios Hollywood. It's high drama as we wrap up the semifinals on American Ninja Warrior. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Matt Eisman.
And I'm Akbar Baja-Villamilla. Matt, after tonight, we pack up and head to Vegas. And everyone who wins their race tonight is headed there with us.
And we're ending semifinals with a double feature with two different groups of ninjas. We'll see some of our biggest stars and so many marquee matchups.
Like Supermom Sandy Zimmerman, trying to earn her first trip to Vegas while going up against a top competitor, Isabella Wakeham. And amputee Gary Weiland tries to keep his unbelievable season alive. But he's facing one of the greats, Daniel Gill.
And the ninjas will race side by side on a 6-obstacle course, and there's some changes from last week. For a preview, let's go down to Zuri Hall.
Yeah, guys, we have changed things up, and there are some new challenges on this course tonight. Once again, we start with home run, but our second obstacle is different. It's flying shelf grab. That's followed by beehive, and another new one this week, sideways. Finally, it's slingshot and a rope climb to reach the buzzer.
Thanks, Zuri. The race matchups are based on how fast or how far these ninjas went in qualifying. The higher seeds race the lower seeds.
That's right. Let's get these races going.
We're going to lead off with a couple of high school hotshots who really impressed us in qualifying. 15-year-old Madeline Medeiros from Houston and 16-year-old Anna MacArthur, who works at her family's RV park in Utah. For both of them, just being here in the semis is a dream come true. Anna's been imitating her ninja heroes for nearly a decade.
She figured out how to record all the episodes on the DVR.
Then you come right over here.
And she would record them all, and then she would watch them over and over and over again.
This couch right here is where my ninja journey began.
And many times she would say to me, "I'm going to do this when I grow up, Mom."
I've been working a long time for this to happen.
Nice! Oh, she ain't messing around.
I'm so determined to make it to Vegas. It's been a dream since I was 7 years old.
Mighty Maddie started training with ninja legend Sam San when she was just 9 years old.
Nice, good job.
Competing on the first season of Ninja Junior.
Mighty Madeline. Here we go. See it calculated. Calculate it! Did you see that calculation in midair? Yes!
I've been dreaming about being on the show for so long, and to make it to the semifinals is just a dream for me.
Leading the cheers for Madeline is her mom, Karen, who's been battling health problems. And Anna's got a big group from Utah cheering for her.
Let's go, Anna! It's two girls with a dream, but only one of them will move on to Vegas.
Madeline Medeiros, the number 2 seed among the women in this group. Anna MacArthur had to win a runoff race just to get here. She's the underdog, but not starting like one.
Nice. Okay.
Anna MacArthur looking confident. She'll give us our first look this season at flying shelf grab. Got to swing and catch yourself on those tiny ledges.
Nice. With a lot of power and a lot of velocity.
5 feet tall, works at her parents' RV park. Hopes to run it someday. She is so hardworking. And both these teenagers super smart. Madeline Medeiros able to skip 2 grades, and Anna MacArthur has a 4.0 grade point average. Look at this, though. Medeiros keeping it very close.
She's right on the hill, and you can see right now Anna looking back. But I tell Anna, don't look back. Run your race.
And she is glancing, maybe trying to get a little rest, but now up onto sideways. This is another obstacle that's new this week. You got to kip yourself up and grab the sides of the board. Medeiros took a moment to start, but now she's up. But MacArthur doing such a good job kipping those hips up, giving herself plenty of time. Just launched. She dreamed of ninja since she was just 7. Now at 16. Anna MacArthur getting oh so close to a first trip to Vegas.
But watch out for slingshot. This is such a difficult obstacle. You got to be really careful with that bar.
Oh! And the door is open for Medeiros. Now she can take her time, but she must finish this obstacle to get the win. If she falls, Anna will move on.
Slingshot has knocked out a lot of good ninjas this season.
Well, so tough.
Nice, hold it. Yeah, you see she's got the switch grip there too. And that switch grip allows her to be able to hold on and not peel off.
And Anna MacArthur can just sit and watch as Medeiros continues to progress.
Oh, boy, it's a big drop.
This is the big move. Can she get to the bar?
Man, you saw her grimace a little bit. She's looking. She's got to throw herself into it.
Nice. Medeiros has done it. She's going to Vegas.
Okay, Madeline.
What a race.
How sweet is this? Eminem about to hit her first buzzer.
Well, she ran her own race, and she gets her first buzzer. Oh, my! Madeline Medeiros delivers.
Madeline, you did it!
Yes.
You did your thing out there!
I'm so happy.
Maddie, we know your mom's been having her health battles. What is it like to be out here to get a buzzer with her watching?
It's amazing. All I want to do is make her proud.
Oh, you gonna
We
make
are
me
all
cry.
proud of you, Maddie.
You gonna make me cry.
You slide down. Go celebrate with your mom right now, Maddie, because you're going to Vegas. And that smile, that's what this is all about.
Madeline, you made Mama proud.
Up next are a couple of friends who are going to have to duke it out on the course. It's videographer Isaiah Wakeham, a four-time Ninja veteran, going against rookie Grant Kinningham, who's got one of the coolest jobs around.
I sculpt ice with chainsaws, hammers, chisels for a living. Depending on what the person orders, it can take me 30 minutes to 3 to 4 hours to complete this ice sculpture. We do every type of animal, any logo, anything anyone can think of, we can do it.
Wow! What is this? Dude, that is awesome.
Had to get the hair just right, you know?
Yeah, the hair, that's the part that...
One of the biggest lessons in ice sculpting that I was taught was not being afraid to carve into the ice. Because with ice, you can cover up your mistake and make it look like that was the intended sculpture. I think that goes right along with Ninja, that you can't be afraid to go out there and make a mistake on the course.
Grant actually lives with Ninja great Daniel Gill. That's why he made him that ice sculpture. Daniel's on the sideline along with Grant's mom. Isaiah's got his own unique talents. He's a videographer, mainly working on nature documentaries. He's got his family, including his sister Isabella, cheering for him. These two have trained together in Houston. They know each other well. Wakeham about a 4-inch height advantage with these two neck and neck through home run. Isaiah Wakeham has much more experience. This is his 4th season competing. He's made it as far as stage 2 in Vegas. It's the first year for Kinningham. They are matching each other move for move.
They're tied up.
And Isaiah, nice move there, using his momentum to rotate that middle hive on the beehive. Dead even.
Oh, my. You can't get any closer than this.
Well, the two fastest from tonight will race at the end for a safety pass to use in Vegas, but these two seem to be taking a little slower pace in hopes of finishing the course. Now remember, the top 2 non-winners also move on.
Yeah, that might be their strategy. Take longer, but get a buzzer.
Kinningham 1 move ahead. Should be first off sideways. And that dismount is big. The Wakeham family telling Isaiah he needs to go. He was last off the previous obstacle, so he'll have to at least finish slingshot to win.
Dang, these guys are still so close. This is going to come down to the wire.
And just so even. But Kinningham again still a slight edge.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh, and here goes Grant.
And Grant Kinningham. Wakeham's got to sell out. Kinningham's going to climb his way to it. Kinningham wins, and Wakeham's going to finish too. It's double buzzers. Now, Isaiah still has a shot to move on. Remember, the top 2 non-winners also go to Vegas, and with the buzzer, he's got a good chance at it.
Man, look at these guys, man. Everybody's happy.
Tonight, we're supersizing the semifinals with twice the stars, twice the amazing matchups, including the Battle of Spokane. Two good friends from Washington who train together, but only one is going to Vegas.
Oh, that's good.
And Ninja vet Nick Hansen survived winters in Alaska. Can he survive a showdown with robotics student Joseph Rouse? Plus, you can never count him out. Oh my gosh! But tonight, Gary Weiland faces his biggest challenge, racing Ninja great Daniel Gill. All coming up on American Ninja Warrior. From moments ago, we had the Island Ninja Grant McCartney, 34 years old and 208 pounds of solid muscle, taking on 15-year-old Sebastian Krismer, who only weighs 115 pounds.
Grant McCartney does curls with Sebastian Krismer.
McCartney, the flight attendant and social media star, set the pace early.
He's an 8-time veteran. He knows exactly what to do.
But the much lighter Krismer was able to float across the upper body obstacles.
He's just throwing his body like it's nothing, like he's a feather.
The extra weight seemed to catch up to McCartney at sideways.
No!
And that gave the win to Krismer, the rookie from South Texas who got big cheers from his little sister. And though he fell on slingshot, he's going to Vegas. Up next, another teen versus veteran matchup. It's Grant McCartney's buddy Nick Hansen, the 35-year-old from Unalakleet, Alaska. Nick's going against a 15-year-old from Arkansas, Joseph Rouse, nicknamed JG Rock because he rock climbs, but this kid's got a lot of interests.
This is the official start of our Vex Robotics season. Let's get after it.
I'm a sophomore at high school and I'm on the robotics team. It's a really cool program where students have to design a robot to complete tasks in an arena. This year's challenge was to create a robot that could shoot yellow discs into a little net, like frisbee golf. In Ninja Warrior and robotics, they both overlap in the problem-solving aspect and how you'll fail and you can learn from each time you make a mistake. Being precise in robotics also carries over being precise in Ninja and making sure I'll stick each move. I really badly want to make it to Vegas, and I'm ready to calculate my way to victory.
There's Joseph's very proud mom watching on the sideline, and Nick knows what it's like to be a proud parent because he just had a baby with his wife Joanne, and they're over there cheering for him.
Well, Nick's got the same issues Grant McCartney had. He's 20 years older and a lot heavier than his opponent. Can he keep up with the kid?
Oh, Hansen bounding out.
Oh, I mean, not even close here. What a great start. But remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Any one of these obstacles can trip you up.
Well, Nick Hansen carrying 50 pounds more than the rock climber Joseph Rouse.
And that's a lot of weight.
But he's doing a great job staying out ahead.
Well, he knows he's got to put the pressure on the young kid to want to catch up. And sometimes when you're trying to catch someone, that's when you tend to make the mistakes.
Nick Hansen's competed 8 seasons on Ninja Warrior, made it to Vegas many times, while Joseph Rouse is a rookie and the teenager pulls even. And now he makes a move, goes right on the sideways while Hansen waits.
Uh-oh, look at Joseph Rouse.
As we mentioned, he's a competitive rock climber in the top 20 in the country in speed climbing.
He's a $120. He's making sideways look easy, and that's a difficult obstacle.
Joseph Rouse continuing to progress.
Ooh.
And Hansen can see it slipping away.
Yeah, he's starting to slow down. He needs that strength endurance. Started off great.
The new father probably not getting as much time to train. Oh, and just survives. And Joseph Rouse is down.
Oh, my goodness. Anything can happen.
What a turn of events. Nick Hansen just survived that dismount, and now, if he completes slingshot, he'll go back to Vegas.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
he looks gassed.
Nick Hansen tried to skip the last handhold, but only got one leg over the wall and barely stayed out of the water. Now check this. At the same moment, Joseph Rouse didn't keep the bar straight, and he goes down on sideways. Unbelievable.
So Nick Hansen has a chance for a come-from-behind win, but must finish this obstacle. 35 years old, on to slingshot.
Well, Matt, you mentioned that 50-pound weight difference. It could catch up to him here. He's got to complete it.
A new father, a new husband since we last saw him. Can Nick Hansen Dig deep.
Nick Hansen was like, this young fella better put some respect on my name.
Oh, he got it.
Barely.
And you can see he's running out of...
Oh, my goodness.
Dude. Hansen had a chance but couldn't finish, so Joseph Rouse gets the win.
Good race, bro. Dude, you did awesome. You need one of these. Yes, bro. This man. Whew. That's what 20 years looks like. Whew.
They're two of our oldest competitors and have almost 20 years of Ninja experience between them. Now, Ninja veterans Karsten Williams and Abel Gonzalez face off. They're both 9-time veterans and top Ninja coaches, but Karsten's 3 years older and 25 pounds heavier. We'll see if that makes a difference.
And a big group will be watching from Abel's gym in South Texas, while Karsten's students cheering him on from the Dallas area.
He's pumped, Matt.
And as always, Karsten's mom, Linda, going to be leading his big... I'm guessing this won't be the fastest run of the night. I think they're going to use their experience and avoid mistakes. Abel's already walking.
Their styles are so different. You look at Karsten, he's taller, 6'1", 175 pounds, but very explosive for his size. Abel's a technician. He tends to be an overthinker at times, but this is where you got to let it go, let it flow.
Abel seems to have a deliberate strategy. He's going to go slow and try to finish the course. Even if he doesn't win the race, he could move on as one of our top 2 non-winners.
That's a risky strategy. We'll see if it works for him.
Karsten Williams first off Beehive, and Big Cat has the edge. Abel's students may be getting a little nervous. He's in no hurry, waiting to see if Karsten falls here on sideways. Then Abel would only have to get past this obstacle. And maybe one of those things, you think if I can't compete on speed, let me run my race and just trust that Karsten's going to have a tough time getting through all 6 of these obstacles. Now Abel's up on sideways, but has a lot of ground to make up. And Karsten taking advantage. He's catching his breath. But now here comes Abel Gonzalez. So up goes Karsten on the slingshot, and Abel's going to wait once again and see what happens with Karsten. Listen, it's interesting. It is a gamble, but Karsten's got to deliver.
Matt, this is going to come down to technique and strength endurance. His arms are tired at this point. Can he finish?
The big drop.
Oh, big drop.
For the Big Cat.
175. Oh,
and he's done it. They're having to hold Linda back on the sidelines. Karsten closing in on the buzzer. Abel Gonzalez simply watches. At 42 years old, his approach to this course paid off. The Big Cat is going back to Vegas. Now we'll see if Abel's strategy pays off. The race is over, but he could still be one of our top non-winners. However, that plan only works if he hits the buzzer. Otherwise, he's too slow. Look at that left side of the bar, Akbar.
Yeah, barely hanging on. Oh!
And that's it for Abel. He had a strategy, but it doesn't pay off.
Yeah, you heard him. He says, I tried. And that's it for Abel Gonzalez.
But Big Cat.
Hey, I'm back, baby.
You are back.
Hey, this old cat got a few more tricks up his sleeve.
You can use those tricks in Vegas. Hit that buzzer one more time. Coming up. She's made Ninja history. But Sandy Zimmerman's never qualified for Vegas. Tonight, she's facing one of the best, Isabella Wakeham. That's next on American Ninja Warrior. And minutes ago, it was the Flyboy, 17-year-old Texan Isaiah Thomas, seeded 6th. Racing the 19th seed, Forrest Strick, who's from Wasilla, Alaska. Though Strick is an Air Force veteran, it was the Flyboy who hit the afterburners.
This kid can go, man.
The 3-time Ninja veteran lit up the course.
They don't call him the Flyboy for nothing.
Cruising through every obstacle and hitting the buzzer in just 1 minute and 8 seconds. Strick made it all the way to slingshot before falling. Oh! But with the fastest finish so far, the Flyboy has a good shot at racing for the safety pass at the end of the night.
Who's him? I'm him!
We've really been looking forward to this next matchup featuring two of our top women competitors. It's the talented 19-year-old from Texas, Isabella Wakeham, the #1 seed among this group of women, taking on the #8 seed, 46-year-old supermom Sandy Zimmerman, who's been a ninja trailblazer but has never made it to Vegas. History could be made in the Tacoma Dome.
One of my big goals when I first started American Ninja Warrior is to be the first mom to hit a buzzer. But my second big goal was to get to Vegas. I mean, I've been doing Ninja Warrior for 8 years.
Oh, come on. Oh, man! Saying so, Sandy!
And I have been so close on so many occasions.
Oh! Get it? Get it! Oh, mother ninja!
Do it! Look at the ring sliding on that first hook. And you can see the frustration for Sandy Zimmerman.
I feel like this is my chance to deliver.
Can she get back up?
I have fought and I've clawed for so long to get this big dream and goal. And nothing's standing in my way this season.
Sandy's family watching back in Spokane, along with a big group of her friends. She'll have her hands full with Isabella Wakeham, who, as we said, is the women's #1 seed. She almost finished stage 1 last year. She wants to get back to Vegas. Her brother, who ran earlier, and other family members on her sideline. Wakeham has been impressive, made it to Vegas each of the past 2 years. She's now a student at Texas A&M and has continued to train for Ninja while going to college.
Yeah, and it's been about 25 years since Sandy was going to college, playing basketball for Gonzaga. Oh!
Wakeham is down!
Are you kidding me?
Now Sandy just needs to dismount. And Sandy Zimmerman's going to Vegas!
You go, girl! Matt, I did not see that one coming.
And Sandy's popped up. There's the two other women from Spokane. They're going to race each other next. They train with Sandy. Let's see if she can get through sideways. Another tough obstacle. You can hear her grunting. No one can call her Pitbull. You know Isabella's disappointed, had high hopes for this year. She's the first #1 seed eliminated all season, and Sandy's making the most of it.
Look, she can't believe it.
Her fans would love to see her get another buzzer.
This veteran, 46 years old, and she's going to Vegas. Hard work pays off.
Absolutely, trains almost every day on her backyard course. Oh, Sandy Zimmerman splashes down, but not before doing something she's never done, punching a ticket to Vegas.
She's got to be pumped. Oh, she's going to be a tear.
I'm going to Vegas! I can't believe it!
There you go, Sandy.
You're going to Vegas? I feel like I can see you getting emotional right now.
I've worked 8 years for this. I've had this big dream, and I've stuck with it through the highs and lows, ups and downs, wins and successes, and to be here.
Everyone watching tonight is so inspired by what you just pulled off. We cannot wait to see you in Vegas, okay? Your whole team's gonna be there cheering you on. I'll see you at the national finals. Congratulations, Sandy. Give it up for her, y'all. Come on, there we go.
Well, congratulations to Sandy, and up next, we'll find out which of her training partners will join her. The bicep babe, mother of two, Clarissa Morris, or firefighter in training, Kaylin Jewell. They're next on American Ninja Warrior. University Universal Studios. And moments ago, 18-year-old Silas Snyder had his work cut out for him as he took on a ninja known for speed, 28-year-old stuntman Kyle Soderman. With his mom and fiancé, fellow ninja Megan Johnson cheering him on, Soderman, as expected, jumped out in front.
Watch Kyle Soderman. I mean, he's taking off.
But Snyder, a rookie from Indianapolis, stayed within striking distance.
Oh, big move.
It was neck and neck as they both fought forward through slingshot.
But Silas is off a little bit. He's off. Oh, my goodness.
Soderman held on and made it to the buzzer. He's going to Vegas for the 3rd straight year.
Oh, he is so pumped.
Then it was 18-year-old Chick-fil-A worker Benjamin Drake racing against the Louisianimal, crop top wearing Elijah LeVay, who rehabs wild creatures back in Louisiana. This one started out close, but LeVay couldn't get his claws around the flying shelf grab.
Oh, Elijah LeVay.
That gave Drake the win. This teenager balances 3 jumps back in Tennessee, but he couldn't handle sideways.
Oh, he lost it.
Despite the fall, he's going to the national finals as a rookie. Our next 2 competitors are guaranteed to be entertaining no matter what happens. We got Ninja Cal Plahoros, who's a budding actor, going against social media star Simba Jones, who's a huge star on TikTok. Simba has more than 9 million followers and over 1 billion views. He and his boys make comedy videos where they tell jokes and have rap battles.
Ice is in the lead. That's Ice Tice.
Ice is itching her hair. That's Ice White.
What? I was just kidding.
Cal is taking acting classes in hopes to pursue a career in entertainment.
Honey, I'm home.
Well, we got a lot of personality between these 2 and a lot of muscle. Ninja Cal's really bulked up since his rookie season.
Cal has his family here from Pennsylvania, and Simba's got the TikTok crew ready to make some noise again.
All right, Simba Jones, this ain't TikTok. It ain't funny. This is the real deal.
Simba Jones did not train a lot for Ninja before the season. To be in the semifinals is quite impressive.
And look at Simba.
And Ninja Cal's got the foot on the accelerator, but Simba matching him.
Okay, I see you, Simba.
Kyle Plahoros likes to go fast, but in past runs, that has led to mistakes. Oh, but it's Simba with the early fall.
Oh, Hakuna Matata. That means Simba's in the water.
So Kyle's got the win. He can now throw caution to the wind and go for the fastest time. He skipped that first bar.
Yes, he did. He just went straight for it. He's flying. He knows what's up.
Running like he wants that safety pass. Oh! The speed catches up to Ninja Cal, but not before punching his ticket to Vegas.
Yeah, let's go! Woo!
Well, up next, it's the Battle of Spokane. 2 friends from the same city. We got 25-year-old firefighter trainee Kaylin Jewell facing the bicep babe, 27-year-old mom Clarissa Morris. And both these women train with the other woman from Spokane, Sandy Zimmerman.
So I say start with the sky hooks and get some reps on that. Get it, girl.
Historically, Spokane hasn't been known as a ninja hotspot.
Get this up. Yeah!
But recently, it's kind of seeming like it's becoming one. There's me, there's Kaylin Jewell, obviously there's Sandy Zimmerman.
Power up, big dismount. That's a girl. Oh, stick it! That's a girl.
Sandy has definitely been a huge example to me of being able to juggle being a mom.
Yeah, there you go.
Having a job and still being able to train hard and have success in ninja.
Good, you got enough? That's a girl. Power up. The moment I saw her on that first obstacle, and I just knew she could do whatever she wanted to do and accomplish in this sport. Nice job. I may have been the first mom to hit a buzzer, but Clarissa is going to be the next mom to hit a buzzer.
It's been a dream for both Sandy and I to go to Vegas, and I'm planning on being in Vegas with Sandy by my side.
Clarissa's kids watching back in Washington, Kaylin's boyfriend cheering for her.
Yeah, and Sandy's going to be cheering for both women.
And they are evenly matched. Kaylin Jewell, the 6 seed, where Clarissa Morris, the 3 seed. Kaylin Jewell should be comfortable on these tiny houses on home run. She actually lives in a tiny house she built with her boyfriend. She's good with tools, currently training to be a firefighter in Spokane, just like her dad. Well, it's the bicep babe, Clarissa Morris, with a small lead early, and she's first off flying shelf grab.
We already have one mom from Spokane going to Vegas, Sandy Zimmerman. Could we have another?
There's another mom watching on the right. That's Maddie Howard, who's already punched her ticket to the national finals. Both these women taking some extra swings on Beehive. That may catch up to them, but Clarissa Morris off first. Kaylin Jewell hanging in there. She's through 3, but the bicep babe first up on sideways. We've talked about her strength. She can bench press 175 pounds, even though she weighs only 118 pounds. So dedicated to Ninja, moved her family to Utah for a few months in the winter so she could train indoors.
Matt, on the other side, Kaylin Jewell is moving slowly. You gotta have the grip strength. Oh my goodness.
Kaylin Jewell is out.
Another mom going to Vegas. It ain't even Mother's Day and we celebrating these moms.
2 moms from Spokane are going to Vegas.
What is in the water in Spokane?
Well, she's going to keep going to try to get a buzzer. The daughters back in Spokane got to be so proud of their mom. Just started training for this a couple years ago, and now she's going to the national finals.
Only a few women have made it through slingshot in these semis. Matt, if she can conquer this obstacle, that would be impressive.
This is a big move here.
Oh, just misses it.
Splashes down, but no matter. She's joining Sandy Zimmerman in Las Vegas. Clarissa Morris flexing on this course.
Let me see the muscles, Matt.
Yeah.
And we're going together.
Wow! We're going to Vegas. We're going to Vegas.
Clarissa and Sandy won't be alone. Next week, we're rolling into Vegas for the national finals.
It's gonna come down to how they handle pressure.
For the first time, we'll have side-by-side racing on stage 2.
It's go time.
And this year, someone's climbing stage 4 and taking home the $1 million prize. It all starts next week on American Ninja Warrior. Last few minutes, Colorado's Ian Dory is making a comeback this season. He's got 14 career buzzers, and at his peak was one of the best ninjas in the world. He squared off against another ninja vet, Jonathan Bange, who came in with 0 buzzers and is best known for his signature bang, bang. These two came out fast and stayed close through the first 3 obstacles.
They're pushing it.
Dory nearly made it to stage 4 8 years ago, and he was looking strong tonight. Oh! But shockingly went down on sideways. That gave the win to Bange. And with friends on the sideline and back in Texas going nuts, the beloved coach kept battling in search of his first buzzer.
I see you. Okay, my ninja.
At 34 years old, the banging ninja finally got it.
There it is.
He's going to Vegas for the first time ever.
Let's go! Oh, my goodness.
Then a couple teenagers got their shot on the course. As one of our top competitors, former Ninja Junior champion Vance Walker took on the easy ninja, McAllen, Texas's Eric Zamorano.
Zamorano's gonna have his hands full.
In 2 seasons of Ninja Junior, Walker never lost a race, and he came out blazing again tonight.
It's like he's picking up speed, Matt.
Zamorano kept a steady pace, but had no chance of catching Walker, who's looking like he might be the one to watch in the national finals. He hit the buzzer with by far the fastest time of the night, so he'll likely race in a few minutes for the safety pass, which will give him a second chance if he falls in Vegas. Zamorano made it to slingshot in 58 seconds. He has a very good chance to move on as one of the 2 fastest non-winners. Up next, a crowd favorite. It's the sparkly ninja, Barclay Stockett. 28-year-old veteran from Houston looking to get back to the national finals for the 5th time. And she's facing 20-year-old security guard Rachel No Breaks Brown, a former teen phenom whose time has come.
If you haven't heard of Rachel Brown, you soon will.
I was 12 years old, beating some of the top ninjas.
You got it, Rachel? Yeah! Give it up for Rachel Brown.
I was this little girl that wore a backwards hat, and in a way, I kind of feel like I started the teens and everything like that with ninja, because I was the first one.
I think Rachel Brown was the first kid that I was like, you're gonna be amazing. If she could have been on the show when she was 13 years old, she would have beat the course. And it's so cool to see her now, practically a grown woman, competing with us.
I graduated high school, didn't know what I wanted to do, so I got a job. I'm an unarmed security officer, I'm a server at Olive Garden, and I ride motorcycles. I just work a lot, I train a lot, and I'm ready to kick butt.
Rachel did a good job in qualifying, made it quickly to the 5th obstacle. She's a number 4 seed, while Barclay is a 5. So the Sparkly Ninja's got her hands full.
Rachel's got her mom on the sideline, and Barclay's fiance T watching from home. Barclay's only 5 feet tall. Got to be cautious on a home run. Rachel Brown off quickly. Really going for it there. Aggressive start.
Rachel Brown's 5'4". She got a 4-inch height advantage. You can see she used that there on home run.
But this is where Barclay has such good power with her laches.
Yeah, she is so powerful, so compact.
Barclay was a top-level gymnast, has great upper body strength. She'll use that here on Beehive. What a good race. Rachel Brown right on her heels.
Man, you can see right there, Rachel starting to gain ground on Barclay Stockett.
These two pushing each other. Barclay off Beehive first, but No Breaks Brown hot on her tail. Sideways is going to be tough for Barclay. 5 feet with those long laches, not much wingspan. Really going to have to kip herself up.
Rachel Brown, she knows about riding motorcycles. This is where she needs to accelerate.
Oh! Rachel Brown goes down and Barclay gets the win. She was first off the previous obstacle, so she's already in. And now Barclay's focused on doing something she's never done, hitting a buzzer.
Oh, that would be special. That would be special.
I think she's just going to skip the final handle. Oh, just barely makes it through. And she can finally smile now and relish the fact she's going to the national finals once again.
Rachel, I love you, girl. I'm proud of you. You got this. Finish strong. Finish strong.
All right, you heard Rachel Brown. Finish strong. Barclay strong. It says it right there on her shirt. How great would it be to go to Vegas and on top of that, pick up her very first buzzer?
The slingshot has ended a lot of runs in these semifinals. You have to be so precise as you land on the bar. And at this point, your arms are gassed.
And that bar's already uneven. Center that thing. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Well, Barclay Stockett's going back to Vegas for a 5th time, but the buzzer eludes her once again.
Good job, Barclay!
Barclay was the last of our women in this first group. We'll see her and the rest of tonight's winners in Vegas starting next week. Welcome back to semifinals where we had a big battle minutes ago. As our tallest athlete, 6'6" Texan Jody Avila, a.k.a. the Big Dog, went mano-a-mano against Dion Butler, who's in the U.S. Army.
Dion Butler, he's going to have to be all that he can be going up against the Big Dog.
Avila's a father of 2 and an 8-time Ninja veteran, while Butler was trying to earn a trip to Vegas in his rookie year. Oh! Butler's fall meant Avila got the win, and the heating and air conditioning technician could chill the rest of the way. Though he went down on slingshot, oh! He's going to Vegas for the 3rd straight year.
Good job, Jody. I see you, baby.
Guys, amputee Gary Weiland amazed us all with some inspirational runs just a few weeks ago in qualifying. His motto is adapt and overcome, and he'll need to do just that because tonight he is racing one of the all-time greats, Daniel Gill. Daniel's been to stage 4, and he had the fastest time in qualifying, while Gary had to win a runoff race to get here. But he's used to being an underdog.
Matt, look at his eyes. He is not going down again. Nice. Go, 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 go. No, no. Oh!
Never in my wildest dreams would I think at 43 years old that I would make it to the semifinals. When I got my vengeance on that log runner, I'm pretty sure the expression on my face says it all. And now head-to-head racing is just another obstacle for me to overcome.
Gary, he does more on one leg than most people do in an entire lifetime on 2. He's going to give everything that he has, and so I'm going to do my best and give him everything that I've got as well.
Daniel Gill is back!
I am absolutely going to adapt and overcome and get ahead and do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah, no matter what happens, there is so much respect between these two. Both these guys, great competitors.
Daniel will have his wife Abby on the sideline. Well, Gary has one son here in LA and the rest of the family watching back in Texas. Daniel wants to get back to Vegas and climb that rope again for $1 million. Gary Weiland would be the first amputee ever to qualify for the national finals. Gary's going to be careful here on home run. Oh, Daniel Gill stumbles.
Whoa, that would have been crazy.
Well, Daniel Gill only has one speed. He's already on the 3rd obstacle, while Gary's just finishing the 1st.
You can tell he's got a lot of hustle into him. He's got that hustle and that flow.
But we have seen Gary Weiland just continues to impress us. Oh, no! What? And Daniel Gill is down.
Oh, my goodness.
Gary Weiland, another miracle could be in the making.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at this. And he's just now realizing Daniel's fallen. Daniel says, it's all you now. Well, I think it just set in the magnitude of this moment. He can now win this race, beat Daniel Gill, and get to Vegas, but he's got to get through these next 2 obstacles.
He knows what's in front of him. He has an opportunity to make history again.
And he can do it by beating one of the greatest ninjas of all time. His motto is adapt and overcome, trying to do it one more time. Oh! Gary Weiland, a remarkable run comes to an end, and Daniel Gill survives a mistake. Gary Weiland almost pulled off one of the greatest upsets in ninja history.
Nicely done, man. Nicely done. Good work. Wow. Okay, so our plan of...
Oh my gosh, I blew it! Chance of a lifetime to beat this guy, and I blow it! Wow.
Oh, man.
So Daniel Gill survives, and here's everyone going to Vegas. 2 teens, Vance Walker and Isaiah Thomas, had the fastest times, so they'll be running for the safety pass. But several veterans, including Karsten Williams and Jody Avila, are also advancing. We'll see all these ninjas at the national finals, which start next week. Non-winners advancing are Isaiah Wakeham and Eric Zamorano. And we've got one more race this hour. It's a sprint for the safety pass, which can give you a second chance if you fall in Vegas. This is going to be a battle between 2 of our best young ninjas, Vance Walker and the Flyboy Isaiah Thomas. One big difference between these two, the Flyboy is 6'2". He has an 8-inch height advantage over Walker.
But Vance Walker was about 15 seconds faster on this course earlier tonight.
Vance lives in Florida now, but he's from Texas, just like the Flyboy. They know each other well. And both of their moms and supporters together in one big group on the sideline.
Both these guys fell on the 4th obstacle on stage 1 last year. A safety pass would have saved them. They're about to go all out.
we've got another hour.
It's all about racing tonight, and Zuri's got a preview of our next group.
Guys, this second hour is filled with Ninja favorites and some killer matchups, like Ninja great Jesse Graff trying to outrace rising young star Jaleesa Himka. Plus, they were bridesmaids in each other's weddings. Now Ashley Bergstrom and Caitlin Bergstrom-Wright will have to race each other. We'll see them next on American Ninja Warrior.
Welcome back to New York Street here at Universal Studios Hollywood. It's semifinals night on American Ninja Warrior.
So it's all racing all night. Our first group of ninjas just punched their ticket to Vegas.
I'm going to Vegas!
Now in the second half of our double episode, we'll see all new matchups. And like before, our seedings are based on how far or how fast they went in qualifying. And we're going to start with a matchup featuring two of the best cheering sections in Ninja. It's 17-year-old Enzo Di Ferrari Wilson. And Electric Enzo's family leads the charge on the sideline. They've got foam fingers, lightning bolts, you name it. And on the other side, it's Kyle Scholze, who calls himself the Deaf Ninja. His sideline is led by his girlfriend Raquel, who's got the crowd signing their applause for him.
Some big differences between these two. Scholze is almost twice as old as Enzo. And though he's competed 7 seasons, he's never hit a buzzer. This is Enzo's 3rd year competing, and he's got 3 buzzers in his career.
Enzo's an 8 seed while Kyle's a 17. But it's Scholze who jumps out in front early. A good start for him. Bounds out ahead. We'll see if anyone can link it here on the shelf grab.
Well, Enzo's going to have to be electric if he's going to catch him. Oh,
and there goes Enzo. He linked it. Electric Enzo first onto the beehive now.
And we've got ourselves a race.
Scholze keeping the pedal to the metal himself.
Scholze's not backing down to the youth. He's showing him, I got a lot of ninja experience.
You could just see Enzo staying a move ahead. Scholze's a grad student in engineering. I'm sure he's plotted out a plan for this course.
Matt, this back and forth is like watching a tennis match.
Well, sideways is such a challenging obstacle, and Scholze's fallen here before.
It's easy to make a mistake, especially when you're rushing through it. Oh!
Scholze goes down. There'll be no return trip to Vegas this year. And Electric Enzo gets the win. He's going to Vegas. And now Enzo's going to go for his 4th career buzzer.
And look at Enzo, man. He still looks like he has a lot left in the power grid.
He's still the youngest ever to complete a course. Electric Enzo, the current is surging. And that crowd behind him's going wild. And Electric Enzo's gonna get another buzzer. And he's headed to Vegas for the 3rd straight year. You wanted to go racing. How was it, bud?
Oh my gosh. That was so much fun.
3rd year in a row, you're going back to Vegas.
Yes.
And this crowd is chanting your name. Enjoy this moment. That's going to be a tough act to follow, but our next 2 athletes also know how to put on a good show. We got TikTok star Johnny Brown, whose parkour videos have millions of views, and he's facing the Ninja legend stuntman Flip Rodriguez, a speed demon from way back. This is Flip's 13th season competing, and he's coming off his best season ever.
Yes!
Flip Rodriguez gets his first stage 2 buzzer.
When I started in season 3, I was one of the original speed demons of American Ninja Warrior.
Flip Rodriguez with a blazing fast finish.
I already know what it feels like to push everything I have into one course.
Fastest time of the night!
And that was without somebody by my side. Going head to head, that's only going to motivate me to push even harder.
Johnny Brown's flying squirrel videos have millions of views on TikTok.
I'm a squirrel!
But the semifinals are serious business.
You're not going to see the squirrel tonight, but you're definitely going to see me flying through that course.
And Johnny Brown will have his parents watching from back in Georgia. And Flip's got a big group on his sidelines, including students he coaches.
Matt, this is big for Flip. It's been 10 years since he hit buzzers in qualifying and semifinals. but Flip can do it tonight.
Flip's the 7th seed, Johnny Brown in 18. He knows he has a tough challenge going against the veteran.
Well, Matt, Flip Rodriguez said it. He said he is the OG of speed. He was known for going fast when he was younger, so he feels right at home doing these races.
But the rookie, Johnny Brown, keeping it close. He's got a background in parkour and gymnastics. Very comfortable flying through the air. Flips first off Beehive. Johnny Brown just doesn't quite have the obstacle experience. And look at Flip linking it on sideways. And if Flip makes it to Vegas this year, he would match Joe Moronsky for the most national finals appearances by any ninja.
Ooh, I think he hit his head. Yeah, right there. Skipped the last one and scraped his head.
And Johnny Brown keeping the pressure on.
Let's go, Junior. Let's go.
Flip's got to catch his breath for a moment, but now he's up on sideways. Johnny Brown still hanging around. Oh, no! Well, Flip Rodriguez is going back to Vegas.
Matt, that boy vintage. He just seems to be getting better with age.
As we said, hasn't hit back-to-back buzzers in qualifying and semis in 10 years, but he's closing in on it. Just needs to stay dry through these last few moves. Would be the 21st finish of his storied career. And Flip is going to do it, 33 years old, headed to Vegas for a record time, 10th time.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! We dry, boy!
Yeah, you heard him. He's still dry. He hasn't hit the water all season.
Flip! The OG of speed is back.
Yes, sir!
You're going back to Vegas, buddy.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
On the course minutes ago, as similarly dressed competitors Alex Romer, a high schooler from Florida, and Matt Callands, a strength coach for the Army, squared off. Romer came out fast, but this race was over quickly. Oh! Both went down at almost the same time on flying shelf grab, but because Romer finished the previous obstacle first, he gets the win.
Boy, he got lucky on that one.
Then a couple of Southern ninjas went at it as Georgia music producer Ethan Bartnicki threw down with Florida's dreadhead warrior DC Banks.
Look at that grand entrance.
Bartnicki made it all the way to stage 3 last year and came out blazing again tonight.
That's a talented kid right there.
Banks, a 3-time veteran, kept a steady pace and made it to sideways.
Oh, no!
But his fall sealed the win for Bartnicki. He's earned the fastest time so far and is going back to Vegas after grabbing his 5th buzzer in 2 years.
And he's been counting his buzzers. That's 5.
Up next, we've got 2 more talented teenagers. It's Naxa Garamore. We told you his story a few weeks ago. He was adopted from Africa with his brother Roberto, and Ninja helped them adapt to life in the U.S. Naxa will be racing another adoptee, North Carolina's Isaiah Lee, who calls himself the One-Eyed Warrior.
Do you like 2 or 3?
3. When I was 12, I started noticing vision loss. And that's when they found out I had the tumor behind my right eye.
At first, they thought it was detached retina, but they were looking at scans, and we heard the word blastoma. It was like time stood still for a moment. And then they found out he had von Hippel-Lindau. It's a genetic disease that causes tumors in the brain, spine, eyes, ears, lungs, pancreas, and kidneys.
At 12, I was pretty scared about it. I didn't really know what was gonna happen. 2 weeks after we got a surgery to remove my tumor, I started doing ninja again.
I'm so proud of Isaiah. Not just for making it as an incredible ninja, for doing this while he has VHL, while he's blind in one eye, but doing it with such grace. I think when he steps up to begin and we're just standing there watching him, it's going to be surreal. He just battles through. like a true warrior.
Isaiah's facing a tough race here against Knox Garamore. He's the number 9 seed. Isaiah's a 16.
Isaiah's mom and friends on his sideline. Wow, Garamore flying out. And that's just how he started his run in qualifying.
Woo!
Linking it.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, he's about to blow him out.
But it's never over with this pace. Garamore living dangerously. Isaiah continuing to progress.
Ooh.
He is flying. You gotta be careful on sideways, but he's not slowing down.
Noxa is not messing around.
Well, he's an obstacle and a half ahead, not even looking back, Akbar. He is running his race.
He's not looking back and he's not tired.
Isaiah Lee keeping a slower but steady pace, but Noxa Garamore,
nice.
Just so impressive.
Look at the time. He's going to come in some minute.
He's going to be well ahead of Ethan Bartnicki for the fastest time. Noxa Garamore getting his second buzzer. And now he's going to cheer for Isaiah. The top 2 non-winners also advance. If Isaiah can finish, he'd have a good chance at being one of them.
Matt, this is what the ninja community is all about. Yes, Noxa won this race, but Isaiah still trailing behind, and he's got his biggest cheerleader sitting at the buzzer.
But he's struggling right now on slingshot.
Oh, no!
But he did go pretty fast. He could still be one of our top 2 non-winners.
And how about Noxa Garamore finishing with the fastest time? He could be racing for a safety pass, which could be extremely valuable in Vegas.
Well, now his brother Roberto Garamore will try to punch his ticket to Vegas. But he'll be racing another talented team, The Boss, 18-year-old entrepreneur Elijah Browning. He sells sports cards, builds ninja rigs, and now models as well. And he knows he's facing a big challenge here, racing against one of the Garamore brothers.
I've known Roberto for 6 years now. We've trained and competed against each other in some competitions outside of American Ninja Warrior, and he is a baller.
For him to be 6'1" and me being 5'8", he's gonna have a big advantage. But that's gonna be really exciting for me to show people my ability.
There's 6 obstacles on the course tonight, but there's really a 7th obstacle, and his name is Roberto Garamore.
Elijah's mom, Renee, will be leading the cheers on the sideline, and Max has now joined his family to root for Roberto.
Elijah Browning coming in as a 6 seed, and Roberto's a 19. But I think this is going to be a lot closer than that. You can see, boom, look at the quickness out of Garamore.
Garamore first out.
And you're
Look
going
at
to see
this.
Look at the linkage.
Garamore linking it.
Oh, they're going back and forth. Oh, my goodness. Matt, we got a race.
Garamore's ready for this boss battle.
Oh, boy.
And they are matching each other move for move.
Oh, my.
Now Elijah pulls ahead. Watch it on sideways. Easy to trip up on this one.
Elijah's an experienced ninja. This is his 3rd season. Roberto's just a rookie. Can he handle the pressure?
Boss first off. On to slingshot.
Oh, man, he's got to sling himself forward very quickly.
And Roberto's going to have to start slowing out.
And Roberto felt the pressure of the boss man.
And look at the clock. Elijah can beat Naxa for the fastest time. And Elijah Boss Browning does it. You got the fastest time of the night so far.
Thank you, man. Let's get it.
That's a CEO for real, doing big things. Both these guys were flying. Roberto pushed Elijah so hard, the boss now has the fastest time of the night and could be running for the safety pass. And even though Roberto didn't finish, he still got a shot to move on as one of the fastest non-winners.
And we've got more races coming up, including one featuring Ninja great Jesse Graff when American Ninja Warrior returns. Howard, Sandy Zimmerman, and Clarissa Morris have punched their ticket to Vegas. And minutes ago, a 4th tried to earn a trip. as California's Janique Levette hit the start line to face off against Georgia's Dara DePaulo. This one was over early. Oh! As DePaulo hit the water on the very first obstacle.
Wow, she did that right out of the gate.
That gave Janique an easy win. And with the pressure off, she set her sights on her first career buzzer.
Hey, let's go. Let's get it, babe.
The mother of three made it interesting throughout.
When she wants that buzzer, she's going for it.
She fought her way to slingshot. Oh! No buzzer, but she's going to Vegas. And we'll have more moms than we've ever had, 4 at the national finals. Then one of our top ninjas, R.J. Roman, took on a rookie, 5'3" football player Daniel Osmer. Roman is known for his speed, and the 6-time veteran shredded the course early.
But R.J. Roman is just way too fast.
Osmer, a 34-year-old dad from Idaho, competing in his first season, battled to Beehive. Oh!
Man, he spun out of control.
That sealed the win for R.J. Roman, who absolutely crushed this course.
Wow, look at how fast R.J. Roman is going.
And he sailed to the buzzer with the fastest time so far, putting him in good position to race for a safety pass later tonight. Up next, it's a battle of the Carolinas. 18-year-old rookie Brandon Thomas hails from North Carolina.
Let's get it.
And he'll be facing a ninja twice his age, South Carolina's 36-year-old Brett Sims, a longtime veteran who competed on the very first season of Ninja, and we've watched him grow up.
I'm Brett Sims. I'm 21 years old. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina.
I'm one of the OGs for Ninja Warrior. I was on season 1, and some of the ninjas call me Grandpa. I have a stripe for every single season that I've competed.
He's got the ninja beard of wisdom.
Now, we're starting to lose some room here. My wife is Grace Sims. She's also a ninja, but this year she's not going to compete because she's pregnant. She's having a baby. Yeah! When I step up on that line and I see Grace on the screen, I think the pressure is just gonna feel a little bit different. This baby is coming any second now, so I better go fast on that course because I gotta get home.
And there's Grace, due any day now.
Easy. Let's go.
Well, Brett's gonna have his hands full with Brandon Thomas. He's a recent high school grad, now working as a delivery driver, so you know he can move fast. Had an impressive run in qualifying. His biggest fans, his parents on the sideline. Now, these two made a bet. If they both hit buzzers, the loser has to jump in the water.
It's a little chilly tonight. That water's cold.
Brandon Thomas actually running with a jacket on.
When Brett Sims competed back in season 1, Brandon Thomas was only 3 years old.
Sims used to be a speed demon, great parkour athlete, but says he's not sure he can keep up with these young ninjas. Oh, nice move!
And look at the old man keeping up with the kids so far.
Look at these two. Brett Sims setting the pace, and he is going out hard. It's a race!
Matt, who would have thought Brett Sims had that extra gear at 36 years old?
Well, Brett runs a ninja gym in South Carolina, and he's got years of experience using that veteran savvy here to keep up with the young guns.
Yeah, Matt is going back and forth right now.
Whoever gets off sideways first could have a big advantage. And it's Brandon Thomas. Now, if they both fall here, Thomas would win. A fast pace to this point. What do they have left?
All right, they're just switching off now. Oh, and now look at the link from Brandon Thomas.
And Brett Sims trying to keep up. Brandon Thomas is going to do it. Here comes Sims. But the 18-year-old rookie's going to be first to the buzzer. But Brett Sims will also finish, and that puts him in a great position to move on to Vegas as one of our top 2 non-winners. The Carolina boys just put on a show. Brett, what's it like racing against someone who is literally half your age?
I wish I could say I had a good excuse, but I got too many years of experience to say that. You got me good, man. Nice job.
Well, listen, We understand you had a little bet going. I think it's time to pay it off.
Yeah, we did.
These two made a bet. They both got a buzzer. Whoever was slower had to take a dip, courtesy of the other one.
Uh-oh. South Carolina's going in the water.
How's it feel, Brett? It's pretty cold.
Get ready for the Bergstrom Bunch. Two newlywed ninja couples who do everything together. Yeah! And they all want to get to Vegas. But these sisters-in-law will have to race each other. They're next on American Ninja Warrior. One big ninja family. It's the Bergstrom Bunch, and all four of them are running tonight. Finished the course, he became the first Bergstrom tonight to punch his ticket to Vegas. Then Cake's brother-in-law, Caleb Bergstrom, got his chance, and he had his wife, Ashley, cheering for him as he took on Sherman Oaks, California's Jason Grossman. Caleb came in as a number 2 seed, and he showed why, jumping out to a big lead over Grossman, a 23 seed.
He is moving, man.
Though Grossman made it to slingshot before falling, he had no chance to catch Caleb Bergstrom, who had one of the fastest runs in this group, finishing in under a minute. So there's another Bergstrom headed to Vegas. And now the women in their family will get their shot. And Zuri's gonna get them started.
You can't get any closer than our next two. They're sisters-in-law who were bridesmaids at each other's wedding. Now, Ashley Bergstrom and Caitlin Bergstrom Wright must race each other, and only one will move on.
With Caleb and Ashley, Cake and I, we all work together, we train together. I think we see each other pretty much 7 days a week.
Yeah! It's really fun, the four of us all training together. The boys are always trying to outrun each other, seeing who can get the faster time.
Yeah!
Ashley and I, we're more like, I'm gonna help you get it, and you're gonna help me get it.
Big kick.
And we kind of help each other figure it out.
Yeah, we realized this was just like training. We always race in training. We try to root each other on. We want to see each other do the best that we can.
Woohoo! Your hair looks so good for you, Lachey.
When in our lives are we ever going to get to run an American Ninja Warrior course side by side with each other again? Such a cool experience.
This is gonna make for some interesting dinner conversation. Gotta have some mixed emotions. If you win, you end your best friend's season.
Let's go!
That sideline's got to be a little torn too, although I'm sure David may yell a little louder for Caitlin, and Caleb may be a little more vocal for Ashley. Both of those guys are going to Vegas, so whoever wins this will be part of the first married couple at the national finals. History is on the line. Caitlin is the higher seed. She's a 3. Ashley's a 6. And Caitlin bounding out some quick footwork there. A little celebration, and then Ash goes right into the flying shelf grab.
Oh, she knows what she's doing. She used to be a top-level gymnast. She's comfortable flying through the air. This is her 3rd season. She got a buzzer back in season 12.
It's got to be awkward on the sidelines. Who are you cheering for?
I don't know, man.
My sister, but you got to cheer for the wife, I guess. Caitlin takes a much more cautious approach. She's sizing up each obstacle before she starts. Now finally goes up onto Beehive. And Ashley, making short work of it, starting to pull away from Caitlin.
Oh, spending a little too much time on the Beehive.
Both these women work and train at the Jungle Gym, the Bergstrom's Ninja Gym in Florida. It's one of the best in the country. Ashley up on sideways.
But here comes Caitlin. Caitlin could be waiting to see if Ashley burns out, but we know that strategy may not be the most efficient.
Let's go, baby!
Caitlin made it to Vegas 4 years ago. That's when she and Caleb became the first brother-sister duo to qualify for the national finals. Now she's trying to be part of the first husband-wife team to do it, but needs to make up some ground. Ashley's first through sideways. And Ashley turning back to cheer Caitlin on.
Yeah, that's because they're best friends. They do everything together.
And Caitlin survives that big transfer, and Ashley is cheering her on.
Well, man, at least she gets a chance to catch her breath while she's waiting on Caitlin.
She may go for the dismount here.
Go for the dismount now. Oh,
Yes! And a hug. Well, they're back even, but Ashley Bergstrom has the advantage. She was the first to complete sideways. And now it may be who can handle slingshot. Ashley, who got to rest, goes right up while Caitlin tries to catch her breath. Ashley had a little bit of a break, a little longer than Caitlin.
Come on.
Door is open. Caitlin must complete this obstacle. No! The door gets open and then slammed shut, and Ashley Bergstrom is moving on. She and Caleb will be the first husband-wife duo to qualify for the national finals.
It all came down to slingshot. Ashley got the bar stuck between bungees and couldn't get it out cleanly. That briefly gave Caitlin a shot to win, but she came up short.
That's still an impressive Ninja family. 3 of them will be running in Vegas, and I'm sure Caitlin will be there cheering them on. Coming up, this high schooler's about to race her hero, one of the greatest ninjas ever, Jessie Graff. We'll see them next on American Ninja Warrior.
I can't be late on my
Minutes ago, we saw one of the all-time greats, Ryan Stratis, who was trying to get back to the national finals for the first time in 4 years. But to get there, he had to face off against former pro wakeboarder Austin Hare, whose wife Lisa was cheering him on. Stratis, a 12-time Ninja veteran, was a step behind Hare, a 2-time veteran who was first off Beehive. And while both were on sideways, first Stratis,
oh my word,
and then Hare, both fell. But because Austin Hare finished the previous obstacle first, he gets the win. He's going to his first national finals. Last season, social media star Bob Reese tried something never done before with his flip at the national finals.
Oh, Reese's Pieces!
Tonight, he tried to earn a return trip to Vegas. But first up for a quick do-si-do with his opponent, Vinny Castronova, who's a 25-year-old plumber in South Florida. Castronova came out hot and jumped out to a big lead over the surprisingly cautious Reese.
Vinny Castronova running his own race.
The 4-time Ninja veteran absolutely flushed the course and earned his first trip to the national finals. It wasn't as easy for Bob Reese.
Hell of a save right there.
60 pounds heavier, the TikTok trickster moved slower, but eventually made his way to the end. As one of the top 2 non-winners, he too is moving on. The only other non-winner to hit a buzzer is Bob's friend Brett Sims. They're now both going to Vegas. And RJ Roman and the boss Elijah Browning, the 2 fastest from tonight, will race for the safety pass in just a few minutes. In one of our final women's races, Army Captain Jerry DeRilio engaged in friendly battle with Florida high schooler Emma Ferreira. DeRilio had the troops watching from Korea and her son Holden cheering on the sideline. And the 8-time Ninja veteran was in a dogfight with her 15-year-old opponent until they reached Beehive. Oh! That fall gave the win to Pereira, who gave a quick salute to her opponent.
Emma Pereira.
The rookie got through sideways and took a shot at slingshot.
He wants to make sure she finished what she started. Oh, and she's down.
And now she's headed to Vegas.
Guys, she's done just about everything in Ninja, but Jessie Graff's never had to race side by side like this. The Hollywood stunt woman is an icon in this sport and a hero to girls everywhere, including her opponent tonight, high schooler Jaleesa Himka.
When I started doing appearances and meeting the little ninja kids, I saw them on obstacles and was just like, oh man. Good thing I'm not going to be competing when they're old enough to be on the show.
Jessie Graff is somebody that I look up to for my whole childhood. She is a legend of the sport.
Jessie Graff has done it!
But now I want to be a legend too.
It's wild that, like, I met these adorable little kids who were looking up to me, wanting to do what I'm doing.
This woman redefining strong.
And now they're competing on the show, and I'm watching like, oh, I need to take lessons from you.
Both these women have great role models, their moms. Jesse's 71-year-old mother, Jeannie, competed earlier this season. And Jaleesa's mom, Suzanne, was an American gladiator back in the day.
Jesse's a number 2 seed, while Jalisa had to win a runoff race just to get here. She's a 7 seed.
Jesse was a mentor on Ninja Junior, where Jalisa was competing. She's all grown up now.
Yes, she is. She's 5'6". That's 2 inches shorter than Jesse.
Big age difference between these two. And Jalisa first off the flying shelf grab. Oh, a little stumble. Jalisa Himka almost went over the trampoline into the water, but she recovers. Jessie Graff, the 9-time veteran, keeps swinging. She was a pole vaulter at the University of Nebraska, so good in the air. She's first off Beehive. That was a big move by Jessie, and now Himka going right into sideways. Jesse's taking a moment to rest those arms, but the high schooler keeps attacking.
Now Jaleesa's starting to pull further away. Jesse's got to go.
She's fallen on sideways in the past, so she's being extra cautious. And she's letting Himka run away. The high schooler's out ahead of her hero right now. She's handling the pressure. And Himka's through sideways. Jessie being very deliberate on sideways. Oh! Jessie Graff is down!
Come on.
Come on! Oh, so comes up just short, but not before defeating one of the all-time greats.
Great job, Jalisa! You did it!
Well, take a look at what happened to Jessie. She was nearing the end of sideways, but just missed with her right hand. And that guaranteed a win for Jalisa Himka.
So good. Woo.
And Jalisa ends up atop our women's leaderboard. We'll see all 4 women in Vegas starting next week. We've got one more important piece of business before we head to Vegas. It's our final safety pass race of the season. Rocker RJ Roman taking on the boss, Elijah Browning. These two put up unbelievably fast times earlier tonight to earn their spot in this race.
Yeah, RJ finished in 48 seconds. Elijah in 53 seconds. But different body types with these two. RJ 7 inches shorter and 25 pounds lighter than the boss.
These two know each other well and have traded shirts. RJ's wearing the boss, while Elijah wears the rock and roll double R's for RJ Roman. And there's a huge group on the sideline. No one wants to miss these safety pass races. They've been electric.
A safety pass in Vegas could be $1 million difference, so they're going to go all out.
2 top ninjas with nothing to lose. They are bounding into it.
RJ Roman did it in 48 seconds earlier, and he's going even faster this time. But look at Browning.
And RJ just a little ahead, and there it is. That could be the separator.
Wow! My goodness, he's just floating across sideways.
That is as fast as we've ever seen anyone get through sideways.
Matt, he looks like a human drone. Oh my goodness.
And look at his time. This is going to be one of the fastest runs all season. RJ Roman's going to do it. He's going to Vegas with the safety pass. And here comes the boss. A good run for him, but no chance to beat RJ Roman tonight because RJ just shredded this course. Put up one of the fastest times all season in our final race before we head to Vegas.
They both came out hot, but RJ was linking almost every move on sideways and slingshot. And he finishes in just over 38 seconds. That's the fastest on the planet Earth.
So that wraps up the semifinals. Now we're headed to the national finals, which start next week. Someone's taking home $1 million. Who's it gonna be?
Get ready, Las Vegas. We coming, baby.
That's right. For Akbar Bajabia, Miller, and Zuri Hall, I'm Matt Eisman. We'll see you in Vegas next week on American Ninja Warrior.